the European players. This is kind of the first time we're seeing them over a lot of more parity, like we've been talking on MPO and especially FPO.
Oh, yes.
Joanna, I know you were very excited about that. What are your thoughts on all of these new players coming to the
Okay,
field?
let me just say, watching these women was, immensely exciting, inspiring. I don't know, insert every positive adjective you can here, because there is just so much to learn from watching them play. Watching them dissect holes and their disc selection, talk about crazy wins, like, hello.
Yeah.
Everything. And it's amazing to see the growth in each of their games, too. From watching them all last season. Sorry, I guess not our European friends. Other than Kristen. We saw Kristen here last year. But I watched all of the Prodigy European Tour, all of that coverage. So I am very well versed in Evelina and Henna's games. I am quite obsessed with them. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, who's not though?
I'm an Evelina fan.
I'm a big Henna fangirl, and I know she missed the cut, but she's coming. She is
I
coming
know,
this season.
I know.
Okay,
Inevitably.
people.
Yeah, the amount of talent that they
Unreal.
just have, it's like their own little pack. It's cool. Same thing with the MPL, like we were talking about, all these players. Well, the same thing with the FPO. I know more FPO players now than ever before.
And there's so many in the mix.
Right.
And I think
And hot rounds.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before. Not only is there more women players, I think their involvement is very impactful too. I believe that women are more social media present. So I'm used to seeing new discs, new courses, tournament, behind the scenes, this is what's going on this weekend from the FPO women players. That's primarily where I get a lot of my information from. And I get a lot of my content from. My reviews, my, disc golf gossip. Right? I mean,
yeah.
If they're putting out more of the content, that's why I feel that way. I'm trying to take as much of it in as possible, and it just seems the higher, the hats off more to the women for doing that. So.
Yeah. And it's great because, obviously everybody knows who watches disc golf. They're underrepresented. So the FPO, they're doing what they need to do to grow their side of the sport. And like I said, I think it's great that they're doing all the social media. They're doing what they have to do, is the point.
I will say I loved the switch of having them in the morning. I think it was great. It was great for coverage. It was because, what did we have last year, right? We have MPO coming down the stretch, final couple holes, and then we cut away to see FPO hole 3. And you're like,
it's not good for anybody.
The storyline, but we want to give them both their equal time.
Yeah.
Because it's important to watch that, because there were such tight battles on both sides. Hello, it came down again to the final hole between Paige and Kat.
That's just like in the World Championships all over again.
Yes, and you just can't cut away from moments like that for either MPO or FPO.
No, right.
You need that full story. Also, hold on, can we talk about Kat and how dialed her new bag is? That is so wildly impressive. I mean, the fact that she switched sponsors, has a whole new bag this year, and comes out and looks lights out. Come on.
I'm going to say...
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, it takes me forever to learn one disc. She's like, oh.
I'm going to say
full
Katrina
bag?
puts in a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
And she definitely dedicated herself in her off-season with her new bag. She has it so dialed in. I didn't see her perform any differently than I've seen her perform at her best.
Yeah.
She's performing at her best, just like she also left off last year. The World Championships, she battled through, and she didn't allow it to come undone. And the same thing with Las Vegas. She battled through. She maintained a lead. It may have started coming off a little bit. I think somewhere on the last round, they were around hole 6, and there was a 1-stroke between them all.
Mm-hmm.
After 3 holes, I think there was a 4-stroke lead that Katrina had at that point. So, but still, it came down to the last hole for Katrina Allen and Paige Pierce. And that is such a tricky hole. That's the same hole once again with Gannon Burr and Drew Gibson. It just came down to that last hole for FPO and MPO in Las Vegas.
But that's what you want in the ending hole.
Absolutely.
You
Super
need
exciting.
the
And
drama.
this is exactly why you're saying good move to not split it up and bleed it through.
Yes.
Don't just separate the times enough where we can watch it FPO and then we can watch MPO. Beautiful. Let them have their own storylines, because you're right. When you're kind of mixing the end and the start of the other, you're doing,
It muddies the waters.
It muddies the waters.
Because you want to see it all the way through, and yeah, I was gonna say something else and I forgot. But
Welcome to my world.
yeah.
Just adding to the fact that Kat was able to learn her bag so quickly, she announced her change over super late.
Last.
Right,
Yes.
last. Now, I'm
Yes.
sure she was throwing some discs before that, but she couldn't be public about it. Even if she's going out to a field, she might have had to throw, blank discs, whatever. So I'm sure that added to, the delay of her getting used to her bag. So just even more impressive at, like you said, how quickly she actually was able to learn it and play, like, seamless. Nothing like there was a difference from last year.
Yeah.
They're professionals. They know what to do. They know how to throw. They just have to understand what the brand, the manufacturer they're working with has to offer, and how those discs work for them. They just put in the time, man. Unlike we can. I can't. I can't.
This is their full-time job.
This is their thing. That's a reason they're multiple year champions in a sport that we're talking about has growth, and it's about the youth. But we still have, same champions, same winners. We talk about the same gang in a way, FPO and MPO alike. This is why they're that good. That's why we're still talking about Katrina Allen.
Yeah.
After talking all these new names, is because she puts in the work and she's a champion.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see another clip of the HyzerCast podcast, click this video right here. If you'd like to see a video from our main channel, Hyzer Media, click this video right here. And if you haven't done so already, click this link right in the middle to subscribe to our channel, or the red button down below. Thanks.